Hey guys, welcome to Jack's Beautiful You. Today's video, we are going to be doing my October perfume tray. October. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it's October. I know every single month that I've done these trays this year, I have been shocked that the next month has come, and I'm really shocked that it's October. I feel like 2024 has just flown by. But of course, as always, we're going to talk about September's perfume tray. I'm going to give you an update on how I feel about those fragrances, and then we will pick out 10 new fragrances to focus on for the month of October. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Jackie. On this channel, we mostly talk about perfumes. So if you love perfumes like I do, then I hope you will consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, first up on my September tray, we had Dolce&Gabbana Devotion. This is the OG Devotion. I do have a travel spray of Devotion Intense, which I am testing. I still think I prefer the OG though. I love this perfume. I enjoyed wearing this so much in the month of September. I really thought that this was a lot of fun, although it's 90 degrees out today, and there were some days when this was just a little too much for me. It's pretty sweet. I love the sharp and zesty citruses in the opening of this fragrance, which I know is one of the reasons why some people don't like it. But for me, that's what makes me absolutely love this fragrance. It's delicious. I get really good performance out of this one as well, and I just enjoyed it. Yeah, but I can't wear it in the heat. I think I'm probably going to bring this one out again because to me, this just kind of seems like a good, yeah, it's too sweet for the spring and summer. So this is a good fall winter fragrance for me. So I'll probably be bringing this one out again. But yes, I enjoyed this one so much. This is by Dolce&Gabbana Devotion. Up next, we have one that I just absolutely love. This is pretty new to my collection. I did blind buy it. This was a very successful blind buy for me. This is by Montale Bubble Forever. This fragrance is so much fun. I love bubblegum scents, and this definitely has a note of bubblegum in it, but there's so much more going on to this. When I first spray it, it's very citrusy. There's grapefruit and I think lemon or something like that in the opening. I do get this really citrusy opening. It's very sweet. You get this, the middle part reminds me of bubblegum, but then the dry down has like toffee and vanilla and goodness. It's so happy and bright and fun, and I really enjoyed this one in September as well. It's not overly strong, so I didn't find it to be too much for the heat, although 90 degrees is pushing it. You know, like 75, 80 degrees, I can get away with wearing this. I don't think I could wear it today. It's hot outside today. But yeah, this one is absolutely fantastic, and I just love it. I think it's so fun and so happy. And yeah, like I said, the performance of this is moderate to good. It's not the typical beast mode that Montale usually is, which in my opinion is actually good for this one because it is sweet and it might be too cloying and overpowering if it was uber strong. So I'm really happy with this fragrance. I really love it. So this is by Montale Bubble Forever. Okay, I wanted coconut because again, it's still warm. Even though it's September, it was pretty warm. I think there's a lot of people who are experiencing pretty warm weather still right now. But this is by Lancome Belle Soleil Cristal, and I think this one's fun. I didn't wear this one a ton because I'm kind of getting sick of coconut summery scents. Even though it's hot outside, I have definitely shifted my mindset to fall and winter. I want spicy, I want gourmand, I want all of that. But this is sweet, very sweet. This is coconut, vanilla, and it's very sweet. It does have a little bit of a Belle DNA, but nowhere near what the original is. I can't do the original. The original is too much for me. But this one, I just love. Really good performance. But it's time to put this one away. I'm not really in the mood for it anymore, but I still love it. So this is by Lancome Belle Soleil Cristal. Okay, up next we have two from Paris Corner. This one is Khair Fusion, and I gotta tell you guys something. This is really a love for me. This is up there in my loves. And I don't know, I wore this one a lot. I love this. Even though this is not a fall winter fragrance for me, there's something about this fragrance that is addicting and I can't stop smelling it. I like to wear this one to bed a lot, it seems like. It's fruity, it definitely has lychee. It's just a sweet, fruity lychee fragrance that kind of gives me a bubblegum feel to it as well, but not, it's just a vibe. It's just like it doesn't actually smell like bubblegum to me, but in the deep dry down, I get this kind of bubblegummy, like a lychee bubblegum, and it's so much fun. And the performance of this is so, so good. This lasts on me for an eternity. I will wear this to bed and wake up in the morning and still smell this on me, and I love it. I am doing a video right now of my top 50 perfumes in my collection, and let me tell you, this almost made it. I actually put it in, and there were other fragrances I just couldn't leave out. And so this one eventually got bumped, but I considered it, which is saying something because I have some amazing perfumes in my collection, and picking my top 50 is proving difficult. I've had to leave out some perfumes that it doesn't seem right to leave them out. And this is one of them because I enjoy this one so, so much. So almost made it. I love it that much. So this is Khair Fusion. And the other one that I love as well is Pistachio. This one is fantastic. This is just like Yum Pistachio, but in my opinion, it's better. These are better in my opinion than the originals. I just think that the performance of these is outstanding, and there's something about how this one smells where it starts off with that same kind of clean feel, that lily of the valley clean, fresh feel, but it has more gourmand notes in it for me than Yum does, and the gourmand notes come out stronger. This lasts a lot longer. It projects a lot better. It's just all together the better formula in my opinion, which is so shocking because usually I do not find dupes to be better than the OG. It's just very rare that I would prefer a dupe over the original. And this is just absolutely fantastic in my opinion. I love it. So really, really enjoyed this one. This was a perfect transition fragrance because you can wear this one in the heat. You can wear this one when it's cooler because it's not overpowering gourmand. It does have that freshness. It does have that lily of the valley and that clean smell to it, but with gourmand notes in the dry down. Beautiful fragrance. I love this one. So yes, enjoyed this one a lot. Paris Corner Khair Pistachio. Okay, up next we have by BDK Soir. And this is one that I really love. I've always been a big fan of this one. When I first got it, I got a travel spray of it and I remember testing it out, and it was not love at first sniff for me, but this one really grew on me and it still is one that I love. It's just juicy, sweet, but it's got some black pepper, so it gives it a little bit of like a spicy kick, and it has this juicy quince in it, and then I get a lot of the woody notes in the dry down of this fragrance. It's just a beauty, and it's one of those fragrances I feel like I could wear anytime, any place, and it fits any season really. I feel like I can wear this fragrance, and it's just one that I absolutely love. Very polarizing. I know not everyone's a fan, but I enjoy this one. And I know people say they struggle with the performance of this fragrance, but I never have. And I didn't in the month of September. I could smell this on me for most of my day, and it was wafting. I was getting whiffs of it. And yeah, I love this one. BDK Soir. All right, up next is a fragrance that I love, but I am so not in the mood for this anymore. I did wear it yesterday. This is by Snif Coco Shimmy. I wore this yesterday because my husband and I wanted to go to the beach, and I didn't want to wear anything heavy. It was warm out. We wanted to go to the beach and go for a walk. So I sprayed this on, and it fit, but the whole time I was just like, Not because I don't like it. I don't feel that way about this fragrance because when I was in the mood for this, then I loved it. So I'm just going to put it away and take it out next summer, and I'm going to love it. I am an extremely seasonal person. So when I stop being in the mood for my spring perfumes, my summer perfumes, when I stop being in the mood for my fall perfumes and my winter perfumes, it's like I hit a wall. This wall just goes up and my mindset, and it's not even a conscious thing, it's subconscious. I'm not forcing myself to be in the mood for fall fragrances just because it's fall. You know, it just happens. So, yeah, anyway, I want fall fragrances. I do not want this, but I do really like it. This is pineapple and coconut, but then it also has suntan lotion and surf wax in it, which I think is fun. Yeah, like when I smell it, I know I like the way that this smells. And update on the performance of this. I think I had said in previous videos that this wasn't the best performance. Man, was I wrong. I don't know what I was thinking, but yesterday this thing was going strong. I put it on in the morning. My husband and I went for a walk on the beach. Then we went to the grocery store. We did some other errands, and then we came home and we made dinner. And I mean, as my day is going on, I keep getting wafts of this perfume. And I was like, holy crap, this sucker is lasting all day. This lasted through my entire day. And I was really surprised by that. So I stand corrected on the performance of Coco Shimmy. This thing lasts. So anyway, I think it's a good summertime perfume, but I'm ready to put it away for now. Snif Coco Shimmy. All right, we have by Giardini di Toscana Celeste. And this one, you know, I had said earlier that the opening doesn't bother me that much. It's seawater and lime, and I think like raspberry. There's some violets, lots and lots of vanilla in here. And I stand corrected on that. Now that I've really given this some wears, the opening is a little annoying for me. I remember I sprayed it and I was like, ugh, it's kind of harsh, you know? It's kind of harsh. And I almost panicked because I thought, uh-oh, do I not like this fragrance anymore? I mean, what's going on? But it only takes a few minutes, like 5 minutes into the fragrance, and it turns into this powdery, sweet, candied violets with lots of vanilla. It's so good. I can get past the first 5 minutes. I can get past the first 5 minutes to make it to the beautiful mid and dry down of this fragrance, but I get what people mean more now about the opening being harsh. It is. I agree. So if you test this, you got to give it some time, but I still love this one. Also, the performance of this is really, really good as well. So no issues there. This lasted all day. Beautiful. So Giardini di Toscana Celeste. All right, up next we have by City Rhythm, and this is Miami. And as you can see, I didn't barely touch this. I didn't wear this at all. Really, I wore it maybe once. And it's not because I don't like it. I still stand by what I say about it. I still like it. It's the same reason why I didn't really want to wear Soleil Cristal or Coco Shimmy, because this reminds me of summer. Now, this is really, really sweet. So I said I said I was having a hard time thinking of this as a summer fragrance because it's so sweet. It also has tobacco in it. So I thought this would make a good transition fragrance, but I was wrong. When I wore it, I was like, oh, this smells like a summertime perfume. I don't know. It's like it clicked in my brain, like, oh, this smells like summer. And I just didn't want to wear it. I think it smells amazing. It's lime, it's saffron, it has tobacco. It's really, really sweet. But there's something in here that does give me this summer night. It smells really good. I mean, this is a delicious, fantastic fragrance. The performance of this is beast mode, by the way. Yeah, just when I wore it, I was like, no, I want my fall perfumes. So anyway, I'm going to keep it. Obviously, I really like it. All right. And last but definitely not least, one of my favorite perfumes in my collection, Narcotica Narco Oasis. This one, I just love this fragrance. And this smells like summer kind of as well because of all the summery, like tropical fruits that are in here. This is passion fruit, lots and lots of passion fruit. And it's supposed to smell like a tropical fragrance, right? And it does, definitely. But the vanilla in here has gotten so strong that this one is, I don't know. I'm going to pull this back out and wear it again in the fall and the winter because I'm starting to think that this is going to do really, really well in that weather, even though this is tropical. And this is like I said, I'm not in the mood for summer fragrances, but because there's so much vanilla in here, I'm not sure that this really fits into summer. I don't know. This one's hard to pick. It smells like summer. It smells like tropical, but like a tropical, really, really vanillic fragrance. I don't know. It's so good. It's so, so good. I love this one. So I probably will pull it out in the fall and winter and give it a shot then. I'm still not 100% sure when I really want to wear this one the most, but I love the way that it smells. It has absolute amazing performance. and I absolutely adore this. So if you like fruity vanilla fragrances, give this one a shot. If you love passion fruit, get your nose on this. This is by Narcotica, Narco Oasis. All right, you guys, let's pick out 10 perfumes for the month of October. All right, guys, starting off with one of my favorite transition fragrances is by Bond Number 9, and this is New York Nights. This fragrance is one that has a lot of gourmand touches to it. It's very coffee, caramel, but it also has this, yeah, I think there's ylang ylang in here, and there's peony maybe. There's something that makes this kind of smell like banana bread. And then I also get the flowers too. So it's a very interesting fragrance. This is not a straight up gourmand to my nose. I pick up this kind of, I don't know, florally banana bread, caramel latte kind of feel to the fragrance. And that's what I picture when I wear it. I always imagine myself outside. There's flowers in the air. I'm eating banana bread, drinking a caramel latte of some sort, and it's just so fun. It's sweet and it's delicious, but it also has enough of the floral notes in here to make this not a straight up sickly sweet gourmand to my nose, and I really really enjoy this one. So I haven't worn this one in a long time. I'm excited to pull this one out and wear it again. This is by Bond Number 9, New York Nights. All right, one I'm really excited for is also by Afnan. This is Modest Dew. I haven't worn this in a while. This is so good. This is such an affordable gem, in my opinion. To me, this smells a lot like Lancome's La Nuit Trésor, but there are differences. This is raspberry and strawberry, lots of fruitiness, so it's still going to be bright and happy and uplifting, but there's a sexy, sexy base to this. I think there's some chocolate in here, and this one's just so good. It's sexy, it's affordable, but it's the quality of this fragrance is really, really good, in my opinion. Really good performance and just such a great October fragrance, I feel like. There's something about the chocolate in here that just says this is an October perfume for me. So I don't know. I really enjoyed this one a lot. This is by Afnan Modest Dew. Okay, speaking of October, this is my Halloween scent. I love this perfume for Halloween because it reminds me of caramel apples, and caramel apples reminds me of Halloween. I don't know. This is by Swiss Arabian Casablanca. This is an oldie, 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 but a goodie. I'm still rocking with this one. See, I say this smells like caramel apples, and it does, but not full photorealistic caramel apples. It has caramel apples in it, but it also has some suede and some woody notes and other notes in here that still makes this smell like a perfume to me. It's very sweet though, very sweet and very strong. This has become just absolute beast mode performance on me, and I cannot overspray this. I can only do a couple sprays of this one because it is so strong on me. And yeah, but I love wearing this one for October. I love to wear this one on Halloween. It is definitely my Halloween scent, and I love it. So this is by Swiss Arabian Casablanca. All right, one that I have not worn a ton since I got it. It needs some attention for real. This is by YSL Black Opium Les Parfums. And this one is just a beauty that has been neglected, and I really need to give this some wears. And when I first got this, I remember thinking, "Oh, this just smells like black opium," but I was so wrong. There's tons and tons and tons of vanilla in here, and I am really in the mood for vanilla right now. So I think this is just going to hit the spot for me. I'm super excited for this one. So yeah, I haven't worn it in a long time. I don't want to talk about it too much because I want to wear it. I'll give you an update of this fragrance at the end of the month and let you know what I think about it because I don't remember what the performance is on this. But yeah, I'm so excited to wear this. This needs love for sure. Another fragrance that needs some love. Talk about not wearing this fragrance in a hot minute. This is by Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle, the OG La Belle. I don't think I've worn this for, I don't even remember the last time I wore this, and I just need to. I mean, I got to start pulling out some of my oldies. I got to start wearing some of my oldies. I feel like I have neglected some of the, I'm always getting something in, I'm always trying something, I'm looking at new stuff. And, the downside to that is that you just don't wear your old favorites. So it is time. It is time. I love this one. This is like a deep cooking pear and some vanilla. And yeah, I need to refresh my memory on what this smells like. At one time, I was wearing this perfume quite a lot. as you can tell by the dent, but I just completely stopped wearing it. But it's time to put it back on the tray. So I'll update you at the end of the month what I think about it now. But from what I can remember, I really love this one. So this is by Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. Another fragrance I've been neglecting because I couldn't quite figure out where to put this perfume. This is by Giorgio Armani. This is My Way Parfum, I believe. What is this one called? Is it Le Parfum or just Parfum? I don't remember. I'll put the name of the perfume up on the screen, but this one is the one with the iris in it. I'm a big fan of the OG My Way. That one's one of my favorites, but when I heard about this one, I wanted to give it a try and I loved it. It's got more iris in it than it does tuberose. It does have tuberose and orange blossom in it, I believe, but mostly I get iris, and this is so beautiful. It's so beautiful, but it is strong. I mean, this is a strong fragrance. And so I think when I tried to wear it in the spring and the summer, I couldn't do it. It's just like, whoa, this is powerful. So I'm going to give this a shot in cooler weather. Hopefully at some point it'll get cool. Here, I'm guessing maybe by the mid to end of October it'll cool down. But yeah, we're just gonna play with this one in October and see how it does because I have barely worn this and it needs to be worn. All right, up next we have by Snif. This is Heal the Way. This is brand new to my collection. I absolutely love it. It was love at first sniff. To me, this smells, oh, this is good. This is pistachios and Palo Santo, which I have discovered I'm a pretty big fan of that woody note. I love Palo Santo. It really just works for me. I still have not tried the is it cashmere and Palo Santo? I still have not tried that. Everybody keeps raving about it, saying it's amazing. I can't find a sample of it anywhere, and I can't, every time I go to the store, it's not out on display. So I might just I just might get it because I have a feeling I would love it because I do love Palo Santo. So anyway, back to this one, Heal the Way. Beautiful fragrance, and I really need to get to know it because I haven't really worn it much since I bought it. But the first time I sprayed it when I got it, it was a blind buy. I was like, oh yes, eyes roll in the back of my head. Amazing. So love this one. And also I want to give by Dolce& Gabbana Devotion Intense a shot. I told you guys earlier that I prefer the OG, but I really need to give this a good wear, some good wears and really truly make sure that's how I feel. I'm kind of, oh, that smells good. I just gave my first impression of this. Maybe I'll change my mind. I'm excited to wear this one. I do love the note of hazelnut, but I didn't get a lot of hazelnut in this fragrance when I first wore it. So I'll have to update you on this one. Okay, a perfume that, oh my gosh, I love it even more than when I first told you guys about it. I only gave you my first impression of it, but now I'm just like, I've worn it a few times now. And every time I wear it, I love it. This is by Gucci, and this is the Gorgeous Orchid. I only have a travel spray of this one, but this will be a full bottle. My gosh, I have really grown to love this. I love this perfume. This is so good. Ooh, I think this needs to make it in my top. Does it need to make it in my top? Oh, see, now I don't know. Anyway, this is up there for me. I don't know if it'll make it into my top 50, but I think this is so good. It's even better than when I first got it. I've worn this a few times and I stand corrected on what I said about the performance. I think I said the performance was only okay. No, 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 no. This sucker lasted the entire day on me. I wore this to work one day, just 2 sprays, because I'm a dental hygienist, so I don't really wear a lot of perfume to work. I'll do like a couple sprays and that's it, just enough for me to smell, but I don't want to be like suffocating my patients. So I remember I just did a couple of sprays right here, and it was like I could smell it for my entire work day. I remember going into work, and then it was like lunchtime. I was getting wafts of it, and I'm like, wow, this is going strong. And 5 o'clock hit, and I'm like, wow, this is still 2 sprays. This is good. And so then I got home, took a shower, got out of the shower, sprayed it all over to give it a full body wear. And I mean, there was nothing wrong with the performance. It was projecting. It was there. It was there. And I was so happy. I'm like, yes, this is fantastic. The performance is great. The scent is great. It's got this interesting solar feel to it. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost salty, but it's not. It's like a sun. It's like what I imagine the sun would smell like. Yeah, I don't know. Sounds crazy. But it's what I picture in my mind. It smells so unique. And I think I even said this might not be the most unique fragrance in the world. Man, I stand corrected on that too. This is a lot more unique than I gave it credit for. The vanilla in here is so good. It's not a cupcakey vanilla. It's just a vanilla I haven't really smelled. And it's really, really good. And it works for, I feel like whether it's hot or cold outside, it's going to work because it's not overly sweet. It's sweet, but it's not gourmand sticky vanilla sweet. It's not like a cookie sweet. So good. And then another one that I recently purchased and it hasn't gotten really anywheres is by Kilian. This is Rolling in Love. I need to wear this. I love this perfume so much. This is so, so, so good. This is iris and almonds. It's powdery. It's like a powdery, irisy, almondy vanilla perfume. It's soft and it's just comforting. This to me is like comfort in a bottle. It makes me just feel like I'm being hugged, and I really, really enjoy this one. So a lot of these fragrances, I just needed something, I needed something to kind of like offset some of these more powerhouse ones like Casablanca. When I'm not in the mood for Casablanca, I think maybe when I want something a little bit more intimate and not in your face, I'll be reaching for this one. So that is by Kilian, Rolling in Love. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Those are the fragrances that I'm going to be wearing for the month of October. I want to know what you think of these. Have you tried them? Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? And what fragrances are you excited to wear for October? And are you excited for fall? Is it still warm where you live, or is it starting to turn into fall weather? Let me know. I love hearing from you guys. If you did like this video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.